This is the BMW 530e X-Drive Touring. In this video, I will be doing a lot of real-life range and consumption tests. I will test what the electric range is on the highway. I will also do a second range test in the city at lower average speeds. I also wanted to know how long it takes to charge the battery at a public charger. By the way, did you know that you can also charge this car while driving? I tested how long it exactly takes to fully charge the battery while driving. At the end of this video, I also share my detailed results regarding fuel consumption. The BMW 530e X-Drive Touring is a plug-in hybrid. The WLTP range, according to BMW, is between 47 and 53 kilometers. I will first test the range on the highway. I want to find out the minimum range of this car by testing it at higher average speeds. At the beginning of the drive, the battery is fully charged to 100%. The range indicator is at 45 kilometers. The battery is now at 50%. I traveled 24 kilometers. Average consumption is 21.3 kilowatt hours. There is still 20 kilometers of range left, so the theoretical range would be 44 kilometers. At the 25% mark, I noticed a drop in consumption to 20.5 kilowatt hours. I've driven 35.1 kilometers and there is still 12 kilometers of range left. The theoretical range increased now to 47.1 kilometers. I'm curious to find out the final results. Okay, so I've emptied the battery and the final number is 49 kilometers of range on the highway. Average consumption is 20.2 kilowatt hours, so even on the highway we went a tiny bit above the minimum WLTP range of 47 kilometers. Let's now test the range at lower average speeds in the city. I want to find out what the maximum range of this car could be. We are at 50% range left in the battery. I've driven 32.5 kilometers. Average consumption is 18.8 kilowatt hours. There is 22 kilometers of range left in the battery. Theoretical range is at 54.5 kilometers and we are already beating the high end of the WLTP range. There wasn't much to report at the 25% mark, so let's go straight to the final number. 55 kilometers is the range in the city and we consumed 19 kilowatt hours, so we beat the top end of the range by 2 kilometers. Let's now find out how long it takes to charge the battery. This battery has a gross capacity of 12 kilowatt hours. BMW says it takes 3.6 hours to charge the battery at 3.7 kilowatt charging power. I did a test at a public charger. At the beginning of the session, the car indicated that it would take 4 hours and 5 minutes to charge. In reality, it took me 3 hours and 25 minutes to fully charge the battery. It is also possible to charge the battery while you're driving with battery control mode. I wanted to find out how long it takes to fully charge the battery while driving. I tested this while driving on the highway at a constant speed of 120 kilometers per hour. It took me 48 minutes to fully charge the battery, and the total distance that I traveled in this period was 82.7 kilometers. After only 10 minutes of driving, I already charged the battery for 25%. What about fuel consumption, you might wonder? As for mixed consumption, I did the first check after 189 kilometers. Average consumption was 6.2 liters and 4.8 kilowatt hours. I had driven about 126 petrol kilometers and 63 electric kilometers. I did another check after 380 kilometers and average consumption was 6.4 liters and 2.3 kilowatt hours. I had driven 254 petrol kilometers and 126 electric kilometers. I also tested on the highway how much the fuel consumption is while driving with an empty battery. After a short drive of 26 kilometers, the fuel consumption indicates 8.3 liters per 100 kilometers. The fuel consumption on the highway while charging the battery was 9.7 liters per 100 kilometers.